I'm just a guy from the hood trying to make a difference. I'm still in the hood. I'm still in the same house where my mom used to live, in the house that got raided when the indictment happened. When I got released from federal prison, I decided to move back to the same community to show that people can change. I remember moving back in the first year with my wife and kids and feeling like all eyes are on you, Ruben. People start seeing and hearing what you're doing now. And you walk out your door one day and your neighbor says, "Hey, Ruben, I saw you on the news. Oh my God, you're doing amazing stuff." At that moment you say, I'm making a difference. I will not be defined for who I was, but who I am. Just a guy trying to make a difference and show people the mistakes do not define who you are, but what you do afterwards.
I transitioned from the hospitality industry to launching a software technology company focused on breaking the cycle of incarceration, while also balancing a business and personal relationship with Ruben, who has 1,000,000 times the passion, love, and energy for the space as anyone I've ever met. And that's where the journey began, and this experience began to blossom.
I'm Ruben Gaona, a veteran, entrepreneur, a justice-impacted individual who spent 8 years in federal prison. Today, I'm proud to be the co-founder of The Way Out and also serve as an executive director for a nonprofit organization dedicated to making a positive impact for justice-impacted individuals.
I'm Eli Rivera, and I'm a first-generation Boricua, born and raised here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm a serial entrepreneur and co-founder and CEO at The Way Out, where we're breaking the cycle of incarceration through technology and living wage jobs.
When I worked as a case manager after coming home from federal prison, I noticed that we would help people find employment, but we would stop doing follow-ups after 90 days. If people don't have what they need in all the elements of their lives, whether it be transportation, housing, equipment, clothing, it hinders their ability to thrive at work. The Way Out was born to make sure that justice-impacted individuals are equipped with all they need to be successful and to find new meaning in their lives. It provides hope when often it may seem that there is none.
It's been quite an evolution, creating and launching a software platform from birth to where we are today. We were relying on philanthropic funding to support us the first couple of years, and now we're in full for-profit mode.
So I remember when Francesca from HPGM had asked me, "Ruben, I want you to share your story, and I want to provide a platform for you to do it. Will you be open to doing a fireside chat?" And I said, "Yeah, most definitely." Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine that Francesca would have such a fireside chat lineup like she did that day. And most definitely not Dana Guthrie.
Ruben always says that he knew me, but I knew about Ruben as well. I sat and I listened to his fireside chat. I got to learn a little bit more about his history, and I could relate to a lot of the things that he shared, from what he shared about his family and the things that they had to go through and witness. I was impressed by his perseverance and his ability to come back and just tell that story so honestly and authentically.
I also shared with her that night that we needed mentorship and resources. Dana said, "Let's talk," and I was so glad because I wanted Ellie to be there with me to make that pitch to Dana. We planned a meeting for another day.
I'm Dana Guthrie, engineer turned angel investor turned venture capitalist. I manage a Milwaukee-based venture capital firm called Gateway Capital. With $13.5 million in assets under management, we invest in the underestimated. Latinos make up less than 3% of the venture-backed startups across the nation, and I'm sure that's much less when you start looking into those that were justice impacted as well.
After we made the pitch, she said she was in, and we thought she just meant mentorship, right?
I said I was in, not just for mentorship, but I actually wanted to consider investing. Minority entrepreneurs are often over-mentored and under-resourced, so I saw their passion behind the problem, obviously, but I also saw a strong business model with extreme scale to it. So I wanted them to realize the value in that, and I think that's what I wanted to come on board and kind of help with. We're really looking for brilliant business models that also have an impact.
When she said that she wanted to invest, that was just incredible.
I'm a former athlete myself, so I believe that entrepreneurship is an equalizer, much like sports. It provides an opportunity for minorities to build generational wealth. We Black and brown folks, we have investment-worthy ideas that deserve the opportunity to grow.
I was so excited, and Elliot was definitely more composed. because there's a process we had to go through for that deal to be official. And that meant not even being able to tell Francesca. When we finally signed, I said, okay, Dana, we need to call Francesca and FaceTime her right now. And we had a shot and said, this is for you, mujer. You made this happen.
Dana is like a sister to us. Thanks to her mentorship and Gateway Capital's investment, we've been able to develop and grow our software platform. And the way out is now at the intersection of being a startup to being run like a corporation.
We owe all of this to Francesca and HPGM. To have the opportunity to be in the room with Dana for that fireside chat and to start this beautiful relationship with her. And that's what HPGM does. It provides opportunities to connections that let us Latinos prosper and build generational wealth that allows all of us to advance. It's like what I always say, one team, one fight. I don't know where I'd be without Francesca and HPGM. But I'm so deeply grateful. Gracias, HPGM.